The scene and I pay my dues. Rose of Phoenix, these flames they grew. Rows of people what I aim to do. Hold my dream and I stay so true.
Secretary Tony, by the way, she's off camera.
The creator says he wasn't bothered by the Eminem homophobic diss.
I'll take this topic, because I'm a big Eminem fan. So basically, what happened was, this has been going on since around 2014. Tyler, the Creator, ever since he came into the game, he's had very high amount of Eminem influence in his music, especially in his earlier work. And he merits Eminem's album, actually one of his critically panned albums, Relapse, is his favorite album. So he's been a big Eminem fan since the beginning, and held him as to high regards. But in 2014, Eminem and his record label Shady Records put out an album called Shady XV. He particularly didn't like that album. He commented something to the effect of, he tweeted something to the effect of, who the hell is letting him get away with putting out such shitty work? Like, nobody in his camp is telling him this shit is ass. Basically saying that. Okay. And a bunch of people in Eminem's camp said something to it, but basically was he's allowed to have his own opinion, and then it will basically whatever. So also Bizarre of the 12 dissed him. I don't know why, but all right. Yeah. So 2017 rolls around with the whole revival debacle. And Eminem released a song called Walk on Water. Okay. I have my own opinion about it. I won't state. But Tyler tweeted the day of the song coming out. What did he say? He said this song, he said, sheesh, this song is so ass. Something like that. Okay. But he didn't say what he was talking about, but everybody knew because that was the song released that day. Okay. Fast forward to 2018. Eminem drops Kamikaze, and the song Fall, he comes directly at Tyler. Okay. He states, what was the line, Tony? It was Tyler, create nothing. I see why you call yourself. Then he calls him a derogatory term. It's not because you lack attention. It's because you worship D12's balls. You're sacrilegious. So.
Okay, so a gay. He used a gay.
Yes,
term.
he used a gay slur. Did this surprise me? And as an Eminem fan, no. Okay. Because he's been doing this since he's come out.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's also gone a lot further than saying that. So for me as an Eminem fan, it did not surprise me. But I mean, I as an M fan, I also also it was a backmasked. So the word wasn't even on the album. It was like he reversed the word.
Eminem did.
Yes.
Okay, so but he wasn't really worried about Tyler as far as the backwards of the word. I guess it was he didn't want to.
Yeah, he didn't
make the community.
Yes.
Feel a certain way,
and then so basically, there was an uproar, as you can imagine.
Yeah, I guess so. Well, let me ask you a question: is Tyler, the Creator, gay?
Well, I at this point, I think everybody knows he's gay. Yeah, he's pretty gay.
Okay.
Yeah, he's gay.
There's a second question, because I see different video. Look, I don't really know too much about this one. I ain't gonna lie, but from the outside looking in, it's like, did him and A$AP Rocky go together or something?
Well, the A$AP just put a photo out. Huh? Oh,
yeah,
you mean Frank Ocean?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I feel like Tyler and Frank Ocean dated at one point.
Okay, yeah. Well, I mean, but okay. Well, that goes to another conversation because I know a little bit about the Frank Ocean thing, but Like there was a snippet I saw. Like this is like maybe a week ago, a few days ago.
It would not. First of all, it would not surprise me if they were dating.
Like because they were beside each other, and like he caught ASAP Rocky off guard with some real suspect shit, you know, while they were talking or whatever, and it just I don't know.
I think it will. If they're not behind closed doors in a relationship, they're definitely. I imagine ASAP knows of the fact that. Tyler is being Tyler.
Yeah.
You know, but that's besides the point. Tyler ended up saying in an article as of recent, I think it came out yesterday or today. Was it today?
October 6th, yes.
Okay, so it came out today, October 6th, that he particularly was not offended at all, which doesn't surprise me because, I mean, the way the line was said, now this is not me being an Eminem apologist or anything like that. The way the line was said, it sounded like he was saying, I see why you call yourself this. Because he's said this in songs before.
Yeah. I don't know, but like I said, maybe they both just need to stick their chests out and say what they need to say. Because, you know, the old Eminem would have just said what the hell he had to say.
Yeah.
You know? He doesn't have anything to lose at this point. You know, he's like on this Rolling Stones, Aerosmith level. He can go on tour now and 20 years from now off the old shit. You know, if you got it.
And it's crazy. You know, this man is still selling. He's like still selling more records than almost every other rap artist.
Oh yeah.
Like who beat him? 2018. I think Astroworld. Beer bongs and Bentleys, and he's not a rapper, so Post Malone's not a rapper. So Travis Scott and I think Drake had better streaming numbers, but M had more physical copies sold. So this man is 46 years old, still outselling artists of today. But the point being, do you feel like... how do you feel about that? The fact that he didn't, I mean, it didn't surprise me. He's like, stop. He actually said something to the effect, stop being outraged for me, like to the fans.
Yeah. I mean, you know, I guess sometimes everybody's a little bit passionate about their favorite rapper. So, like, I get Tyler, the creator's part of it. You know, if M is your top 5 or top 2, maybe in his eyes, you know what I mean, that you might be outraged by what you hear, but that doesn't mean you have to get on Twitter and, you know, blast dude, you know, because if you have that much love for him as an artist, you know what I mean, you could actually talk to him, you know what I mean, like I know
like and I know M said in the interview with Sway that, you know, they chopped it up when he brought it, because M brought Tyler on tour back in 2013 and 2014.
Okay.
So he literally called his album ass after he went on tour with him. And keep in mind, Earl Sweatshirt, M dissed Earl Sweatshirt in the same song. And that's because Earl Sweatshirt has been dissing M after he brought him on tour as well. So it's like there's also a disrespect thing. Like at what point would I be pissed off because I brought these people on tour and they're being overly critical to a point where it's just disrespectful.
But you know, there's inside lines of communication that happened before, during, and after tours. So I just kind of feel like I think these people knew that they had a vibe that wasn't great already. You know what I mean? I don't. Eminem's probably like, hey, who can I add to my tour? You know, I'm gonna add the person to my tour that financially makes the most sense. You know what I mean? Despite likes and not likes. Now, of course, his manager's Paul Rosenberg. Yeah. He probably had to talk Eminem into that shit. You know, because I can see Eminem like, what the fuck, you know? But I could see, but I could also see M liking that. Like Tyler
especially at that time, was pushing boundaries, very reminiscent of when M came out.
Yeah, that was super trolling, basically.
Yeah, but also keep in mind, this is like, I feel in particular, I wish M never said something like that, because also, I feel like, I mean, just in my opinion, I would just wish he just like steered from that, especially as of nowadays, because I feel like it doesn't come off as really how it did in his earlier work. It just came off like that particular line just came off bitter. I feel like he could have came at him in a different way, but at the same time, I just feel like they're both dope artists, so I just hope that they squash it.
Yeah. Well, there's just two lanes of travel. Okay, you can attack it full on. That's my thing with the Eminem thing. Like, I know, like, you don't have to hedge your opinion. You know, Eminem's big enough that if he's going to go straight at somebody, go straight at them through their head and past them, you know, or play it safe. You don't really have to address any of these people, you know.
But I don't think if M never addressed them, M wouldn't be M. You know, that's what M has been doing since the beginning. He's been mentioning people that really, like, he was mentioning.
Go there, then
go there.
Go there in full Eminem style. But of course, Eminem was the king of trolls before trolling was really a thing. But of course, he never was the type of person that, you know, wanted to be the victim of trolling either. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's kind of the bully thing, you know. He's in a position to, you know, do this thing to people. And, you know, I've known a artist whose name I won't mention. He had a line in a song about Eminem, and Eminem was considering signing him. And he heard that line, and that was it, you know.
Yeah.
But he couldn't go back, you know. So you got to be careful who you go at, you know, in this industry. If you're gonna go at them, then go 100% at them. Don't try to get signed with them either.
That's fucking stupid. That's just fucking stupid.
But it was one of those things where, just like these days, you know, someone can go back to 2011 and find a tweet of yours that's mad contradictory of, you know, whatever. You know, so yeah, it's hard to judge, but if you're gonna go at somebody's head, go all the way with it, and then stand tall on that. That's what I say.
When your palms are sweating, but got an empty wallet, you got no direction. The safe and normal guarded. Gotta keep that passion. Show them that you a problem. Feed your family with cash. They said you couldn't acquire. If you ain't thinking you the king, then what the fuck you in hip hop for? I'm knowing I'm the kingpin. You should probably stick the kids by more. Mother probably kick drop your. For it is an adolescent.